please welcome the Managing Director of YouTube Music Asia Pacific, Mr. Paul Smith. Thank you so much. Guys, may I request a little bit of silence? Some silence? Thank you very much. Paul, welcome back to the stage. Welcome to All That Matters. It's your first time here at Music Matters since joining YouTube. But you're not a stranger to Music Matters or the music industry. So tell us about the journey and what, mate? Why YouTube?
Thanks, Jasper. Listen, firstly, it's great to see everybody here in person, and welcome back.
We're back.
Welcome back, you as well. I heard Sean talking a little earlier just about the strength of the team as well, and the power of the team, and the importance of team as well. With that, I was looking for just any old segue to try and say a big hi to my team as well. I want my whole team to stand up right now because they've flown. It's the first time we've been together for 3 years. Awesome. It has been an amazing journey. I've been here at YouTube now 7 months, nearly 8 months, and it's been a fantastic ride. I'm no stranger. The first Music Matters I attended was in 2007. Yep. I've been really lucky. I've worked at the kind of forefront of technology and music and the overlay of music and technology, worked on really pioneering business models, whether it be Nokia's Comes With Music, whether it's mixed radio, whether it's, at Spotify as well. And now here I am at YouTube. And why did I make the move? Well, honestly, over the last few years, the trajectory that YouTube Music is on is incredible. We announced in 2021 that we've got 50 million subscribers. That was in 2021, by the way. We've come a long way since then as well, but we'll talk about that another time. We have 2 billion monthly active users. We have 2 million creators as well. We made a commitment right at the beginning, and this was kind of pivotal. Look, an opportunity to work with Leo was really amazing for me.
Leo Cohen.
Leo Cohen, that is, my boss. And he made a commitment to the industry some time ago about, by 2025, returning the most revenue back to the industry as well. We are well on the way to doing that. And actually, very recently as well, we announced that in the last year, we returned $6 billion back to the industry as well. So these are huge numbers. And by the way, that's a 2 billion rise on the year before as well, 30% of which is coming from UGC. So, you have all of these different components rolled in. So look, it was a very easy decision for me to make. I had 5 wonderful years at Spotify as well, and I've seen friends, old and new as well, but here I am and excited to be here.
You've also performed at Music Matters as well, haven't you, in the Grand Hyatt Champagne Bar? But
I have, but that's a very, very different story as well. And you have a lovely singing voice as well, Jasper, as well.
So obviously you've been in Asia for a while. What to YouTube makes Asia so special?
Well, I mean, look, Asia, 60% of the world's population live here for a start. You can't ignore that. The enrichment and the cultural diversity of music here, whether it be K-pop, J-pop, whether it be Indo-pop, whether it be India, which isn't just a country, it is a regional continent. 23 different languages. The diversity is amazing. And look, I mean, I think it was 10 years ago that Psy, was the first video that got to 1 billion views. You look at the largest artist channel out there on YouTube at the moment, and that's Blackpink with 80 million. And then you look at a rights holder in India, T-Series, our very own T-Series as well, with over 200 million subscribers. That's how important this region is. And, we have an ecosystem now as well here at YouTube, which we're really kind of like leaning into as well. Shorts is a big priority for us, which is that entree, that appetizer into the ecosystem as well. But I have to say, we get enormous humility from when artists lean into our product and people and artists lean into shorts. So, look, before we announce this amazing artist on stage, I just want to run a little bit of videotape. I've always wanted to say this, run VT.
And just for the record, when I said it's the first time I've interviewed a K-pop artist, I wasn't talking about Paul. If we could run the sizzle, please.
Hi guys, this is me, SORN. Hello humans, it's me, SORN. Hi guys, it's me, SORN. 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 SORN.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a very big hand for SORN. Sawadee-cup, sawadee-cup.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Welcome to Music Matters. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's my first time speaking on stage.
Now,
oh yeah, thank you for having me.
can anyone do anything with my hair? I feel unbalanced here. Maybe Brian, you can help. SORN, amazing to have you here, and this is why I'm a little bit tongue-tied and stuff. But tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got to, where you came from, your journey, and really, how did you get started on YouTube?
So for those of you who might not know who I am, my name is SORN. I'm born and raised in Thailand. I moved to Korea when I was 15 years old to eventually become a K-pop star. And I debuted with a girl group named CLC in 2015. I've been with them for 7 years and recently left my old agency, and now I'm signed to a new agency based here in Singapore, and I'm doing my solo music, and I've released altogether 4 digital singles this year. And I got started on YouTube in the year 2016. I started off by vlogging, actually, when I was in the girl group. I wanted to do more vlogs, tell more people about what it really is to be an idol, what an idol life really is. And yeah, that's how I grew my channel from there, 2015.
Fantastic. Well, it's brilliant having you here, and thank you so much. And I think, Paul, we talked about the importance of Asia to the whole of YouTube, but COVID has had a very big impact on the industry, and things are clearly getting back to normal. We've got people standing at the back in a live event. It's not virtual. But what role did YouTube really play during that pandemic, and how did it change as we go into post-pandemic?
Yeah, I mean, it's, well, firstly, it played a really important role, but the whole of the streaming entertainment businesses, really did see music and entertainment become so much more of an integral part of people's lives, during, frankly, lockdown. And this isn't lockdown anymore. I'm still getting used to the fact that we're seeing people live. It's amazing. But it also gave us as a platform a real opportunity to invest much more in the platform as well. I've talked a little bit about shorts at the beginning as well. But, we did things where, we did a Blackpink live concert at the end of last year as well. And, people leaned in so much more heavily on the official artist channels as well. I talked about how Blackpink has, 80 million subscribers at the moment. But, it was really an opportunity for people to find find their place on a platform, explore, become much more immersed in entertainment as well. But, there are also there are things that we did as well, which allowed us to really help support the artists in APAC as well. Breakthrough Moments as well on Shorts has been a huge initiative for us in being able to shine, a really powerful light on what is, the entrance into our ecosystem as well. So you saw us do a big breakthrough moment with BTS, Badger as well, but also most recently with Blackpink as well. But there are other programs that we've been supporting as well. You have Artists on the Rise. Tones and I is a great example of artists on the rise as well. And also another program called Foundry as well. Bibi is another great example. But we've taken this opportunity, and we took the opportunity to actually look a lot at our platform at what we do and how we allow people to not just enter a music service, but an ecosystem as well. So, it's been tough for everybody, but it's also allowed us to start looking at what real innovation looks like as well. And I'm delighted to say that a lot of the innovation that we see now, and we see the work that SORN is doing and leaning into our platform, is really kind of like paving the way for what, our global strategy as well is. So I'm thrilled with what we're doing here at APAC.
And SORN, similar question for you, but how, the last 2.5 years have been tough for many, many artists around the world. I mean, how did it impact you, and did YouTube play a part during that period?
YouTube did play a big, gigantic part during that time. I was stuck in Korea, and I remember, we couldn't do any comeback. We call it comeback in a girl group. Whenever we release new music, we call it a comeback. We couldn't do any comebacks because of COVID. We couldn't do any music show, music program. So I started vlogging again in my house, my quarantine vlog, showed people what I did during the whole time. And then I also started short form content. So I started uploading short form content and then started gaining more new fans from the short form content. And yeah, it's been really great for me during that time. And I'm also, during the pandemic, I actually left my old agency and joined a new agency. And I've been releasing music during COVID. And I've been using shorts to promote my music.
And do you feel that's getting you close to your fans?
Oh, way closer. Before I started releasing my solo music, I put out a lot of relatable content, like short form relatable content, like everyday stuff. And a lot of people actually know me from my short form content more than my music. But now I'm releasing music. People know me for being SORN now. But before that, a lot of people recognize me through short clips that you see on social media. And then like, oh, it's the blonde girl who, constantly upload, these contents. So that's me. And I'm able to, gain more fans because I already had fans from my days with CLC, but I was able to gain more fans who didn't even know that I'm an artist. And because they see my content, they started supporting me, following me, and then they see that I release music. That's how I'm also able to convert those fans into my music fans later on. So yeah, it's been super helpful in every possible way.
And I have to say, that is the great thing about SORN is I don't need you to tell you what to say. You just say, this is life as an artist.
Yeah, this is my life. It's been my life.
And this is why Shorts is so, music is so foundational to Shorts as well. And it just empowers the creators. And the reason that Shorts is so critical to us as well is that it allows people then to reconsume as well, delve deeper into more immersive content as well. And, what you're going to hear a lot more of us talk about is, I think, we've talked about the twin engines of growth for quite a while as well. AVOD and SVOD is intrinsically important to our overall success here and for creators and for artists. What about the music fans here as well? We want to provide an environment, a platform, a place that is the best place for music fans and for every music fan, but for every artist as well. It is all about this multi-format strategy that we have where, let me put it this way. In isolation, if you compare shorts to other similar products that might be on the market, you're kind of missing the point here. You can get 15 seconds of fame, but what it doesn't do, what those 15 seconds of fame don't do, they don't help drive reconsumption here as well. We want the whole ecosystem to be centered around discovery, reconsumption, and participation as well. And this is it's amazing work that you do and lots of other artists do. It is just allows people to really express themselves in a way that allows, you know, I mean, it's our responsibility to allow them and give them the tools to be able to do that. It's never been a better time to be a creator here as well. And I think music is so foundational to what we do. The other thing I would add as well is we become concerned when basically fandom is attached to nothing as well. Fandom is so important. If fandom isn't attached to music, then there's a problem as well. So we think very carefully about that. We think a lot about that.
So you're talking a lot about artists, Paul. How can the music industry benefit? As an industry, not just the artist.
Yeah, well, it's of course, this is all about making sure that we have a very healthy ecosystem as well. And I'm talking about the industry ecosystem. So, you know, back to what I was saying, think of us as not just a destination music service, but an ecosystem that allows people to have immersive experiences. They start on the appetizer, they get into the main course as well, and that cycle continues as well. So this is all about generating revenue as well. We made a couple of announcements, which I'll come on to later, just about monetization and how important it is for us to, you know, return revenue back to the industry. But yeah, I think the power of shorts and the power of our platform is kind of there for all people to see.
And so on, we know that you're just, as you're saying, you're very active with your shorts to engage. What tips? There's a lot of artists in the room today, and it's brilliant to have you all here because I think you're the people that benefit the most from these conversations. What tips can you give on using shorts to engage with your fans? And if I start writing notes.
For me personally, I think it's a great platform to not only show your music, but just show who you are as a person. As an artist these days, I think you need to first of all, put out good music, but then also show people your authentic self. That's how people really connect to you. The more relatable you are, the more audience you're gonna be able to capture. So other than music, I think you should show a lot of your personality online. That's how you can capture more people. And
glad we're running your
me.
shorts in the background as well.
That is me every day. I just create shorts every single day. That's how I've been growing my fandom and connect to more fans from all around the world. And it's super beneficial because like the reach that shorts have is not only, you know, so now I've been flying around. I used to be based in Korea. But it doesn't only reach the audience in Korea, but I can literally put out one content, and the amount of reach that it just goes all around the world. You can also, there's analytics where you can see the age, how long people are watching it, what type of content they want to watch, what type of content they like, they don't like. That's how you can create your own brand and really just cater to your audience. And tips, I think people like to ask me, how do you put out shorts like 4, 5, 6 shorts per day? I know it's really, really tiring, but I feel like you have to always be super creative and put out more content because you don't really know where it's gonna pick up. The more content there is out in the world, the more people you're gonna be able to capture every single day. So, and that will totally convert it helps me a lot because when I now release music, people not only admire me for my presence online, but they now also admire my music that I put out. So yeah, I know it's pretty draining for a lot of artists to just constantly be creative and put out content every single day. But I think to be really honest with you, it's a must. it's a part of a job.
So you're 4 to 5. I've been very lucky to meet thousands of YouTubers.
Yeah.
Are they still called YouTubers? I think they are. But it's a question I was, it always used to be I have to upload something on Thursday at 5 o'clock or I lose my fans, that kind of stuff. You're uploading stuff 4 or 5 times a day?
So what I do, this is my like personal tip. So I'll choose a day, I'll record at least like 10 shorts. And then I'll have it draft so that on days when I feel like I'm so lazy, I don't want to put on makeup to film content, I still have 5 other shorts that I did not upload and I just put it up. So I just like stock all my content and then put it out every day. That's how I'm able to be like super consistent with my content.
We love SORN.
I'm just super, I know how beneficial it is, and I really, really enjoy being on the platform. That's why I just keep pushing it out.
But actually, and on the subject of, artist output as well, it's something that we're acutely aware of as well. Artist burnout is a thing here as well, that constant impetus to keep driving and producing content as well for your fans as well.
Yeah.
It's a thing as well, and which is why we want people to be either always on if they want to be, or occasionally brilliant. And that's the beauty of shorts as well, and it's the beauty of the YouTube platform.
Exactly.
There you go. So I'm going to start uploading stuff 4 or 5 times a day now.
I'd be careful with what you are.
And so with all the huge views that are going to shorts, do they take away, is it robbing, well, sorry to use this phrase, but is it robbing Peter to pay Paul? But are they taking views away from regular YouTube videos?
In short, see what I did there? In short, no. This is one component part of our platform here as well. And, whilst you will see a lot of focus and a lot of effort from us develop shorts, it's an integral part of the ecosystem as well. So it has to drive reconsumption. As well. This is what it's all about. It's allowing people, shorts needs to be about discovery, it needs to be about creation as well. It is not a substitutional good to long form, as SORN has been talking about. They're very, very complementary as well. And look, this is a year old, this product as well. We're developing an ecosystem for the long haul, the long term as well. So in 5-10 years' time, we will have a very healthy platform and ecosystem. And one thing I can absolutely say with certainty as well is there will always be change. The evolution of YouTube as well, and the constant drive and push on innovation, you may well see us experiment with different time lengths as well. And that will, we want to give people exactly what they want. And we won't stop in being able to trial anything, frankly. So we will continue to do that pursuit of innovation.
Fantastic. And SORN, what for you is YouTube's superpower? What's the most powerful part of YouTube?
The most powerful thing about YouTube, I think, YouTube gives everyone an opportunity to really showcase their talent. These days, whenever I go onto the platform, I see so many new, young artists, and also just like normal people who are so way more talented than I am. Actually, I get super surprised, and it's just like so wonderful how there's this platform where you can actually show people who you are without having to be signed to a big label or like be given like opportunity and stuff. You can just literally make your own opportunity on the platform and just showcase yourself, and I think it's super wonderful.
And the word that you used earlier was authentic.
Yeah,
well,
super authentic. Yes.
And when we're talking, fandom is huge in this part of the world as well, and mechanisms and vehicles to be able to allow you to connect closer to your fans as well. Frank, that's what it's all about.
It is. It really is.
So you mentioned the word talent just then, and I hope this isn't unfair, because you're not a, hey guys, YouTuber. You're an extremely talented singer, and what we haven't heard is any of your music. Yeah. So would everyone here love to hear a couple of verses live at Music Matters from SORN? No, I said, come on, do we want to hear it?
I think you're going to ask me what comes next.
Would you mind?
Yeah, I don't mind. So I have 4 songs out. Paul was mentioning he really likes my song named Scorpio. So it goes a little something like, every night I talk to myself, and when I'm all alone, I still howl at the moon. Ooh, 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 ooh. And I also have my latest single. Thank you. I have my latest single named Nirvana Girl. Just dropped September 15. I've been super active on Shorts trying to promote my song. It's been very good so far. Nirvana Girl chorus is, but I'm on my way to be Nirvana Girl. A newer, better me out of this world. Enlighten and free Nirvana Girl. That's what I'm gonna be. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
So that's a new release?
Yes.
Has that been released yet?
Yes.
Oh, so you
September
didn't-
15, a couple
Okay.
weeks ago. Yes.
Amazing. So let's the final question for you both. We'll start with you, Sorn. But
Yes.
what's up next for you? Where does it all go?
So what's up next with me is I will be releasing more music. Actually perform on my first ever show at We The Fest in Jakarta 2 days ago, actually. It was my first show being on stage without my members. It was a great success, at least for me. I had so much fun. I hope to be able to perform in more festivals in the future. And me and my producer, who is also here in this conference, we're gonna be making more music this year and next year also. So I hope that next year is gonna be super busy. And also, most importantly, I will be keep uploading more shorts, and I've been getting loads of requests from like fans. I've been to Philippines and Jakarta for the past 2 weeks to promote my song, and they've been telling me to put out more vlogs. So I'll be doing more vlogs on YouTube.
Don't forget the acoustic set that we're doing with.
Right. And we're gonna release a song together
we are.
soon. He's gonna play the piano. I'm gonna, sing, and yeah. That's all
Well,
from me.
good luck with
Thank
all
you.
of that. And
Thank
Paul,
I mean, look, from our side, I mean, we made a big announcement a couple of days ago, which is kind of pivotal in the evolution of our platform here. Shorts, we introduced and we announced a rev share capabilities as well. But also a very important initiative as well called Creator Music as well. We know how for creators, and we've got 2 million creators on our platform, and how difficult it is to license music. What we're talking about here with Creator Music is a cleared catalog here, allowing people to license music and incorporate into their creations as well. So this is beta at the moment in the US. We're enormously excited about it. It kind of will activate and ignite a segment of the market that is completely incremental to normal day-to-day business as well. So we're enormously excited about that. We're hoping to bring that to Asia sometime next year as well. And look, we will continue to innovate. That is what we do here. And I'm excited to be here. I'm so thrilled that you've been able to join us, SORN, as well. It's great to see you again as a Hugo Boss ambassador, Jasper as well. Yeah, that's what's next.
well, brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a very big Music Matters round of applause, Paul and SORN. Thank you.